Let's jump into the regulatory framework in Canada. So novel food regulations, they are basically a novel food is defined as a food without a history of safe use in Canada or a product resulting from genetic modification. So, and these are basically foods that provide nutritive value to those who are going to consume it. Health Canada governs the novel food regulations. And similar to GRAS, the scientific data that's submitted is often very similar. Basically, toxicology studies are conducted to prove the safety of the substance or ingredient, and often those are conducted in those are rat studies. Various types of studies, chronic, acute studies, genotox studies, are what Health Canada looks at to evaluate the safety and nutritional aspects of that substance. Now, there is an expedited review for GMO type plants in particular, looking at transformed DNA sequences, especially for those that have been previously assessed by Health Canada that have received a novel food status. Health Canada's performance standard for novel foods is 410 days. Now, that is non-binding. There are some that take less time than that. There are some that are still in queue. One kind of area to consider when you submit a novel food is look at what other countries have done in terms of approval, and particularly in Europe. For example, monk fruit extract. That is a very sought after ingredient as a food additive, in particular, not novel food, but a food additive. And it is allowed as a tabletop sweetener, but it's not allowed as an additive currently in Canada. It is allowed in the United States. Europe has also not approved it. And so what we saw back when stevia got approved, or a no objection, I shouldn't use the word approved, but Health Canada comes to a no objection, similar to FDA, how they come to a conclusion of a no questions and no comments. They don't use the word approval, and that's probably for liability reasons. And so when stevia got at a conclusion by EFSA in Europe, Health Canada actually came to that conclusion as well shortly thereafter. So we think the same will happen with monk fruit extract, and the same could happen with other ingredients. So, that's an area, that's kind of a clue, that's kind of a hint of how long your substance will take to potentially come to that no objection conclusion. So now you could also submit a novel food determination to Health Canada, and that is a faster and a cheaper, if you're working with a consultant. That's a pathway that you may want to consider. And there's actually a novel determination list that is public to determine, maybe your substance already has been looked at and it may be on that list. So that's another just option to consider.